Yeah. But I think that they were forcing the question to make the point that they thought that he did that anyway.
Right.
That he approached him with the gun and that Trayvon was defending himself in response.
Jeff, the point you were going to
make. Well, the defense is that he got out of the car and then he was just assaulted. It's not that. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what happened, but we should be clear that his defense is not that he chased him down; is that he got out of the car and Trayvon was on it.
Judge Alex, I mean, you've presided over these kind of cases before.
Unfortunately.
Did you find George Zimmerman, not through testimony he gave, but through all the statements that we heard, did you find him a convincing character to listen to? Did you believe his story?
I actually did. I mean, my suspicion about him possibly pulling out the gun, and that's all it is because it explains a lot of things like why Trayvon might jump him if he thinks this crazy cracker is pulling a gun and he might be in danger. And it also explains the difficulty of getting a gun out when somebody's on top of you. But when he tells the story, for him to have made it up, he made it up immediately after the shooting, within seconds of a witness coming out from the apartment. He would have to be brilliant to know. He doesn't know who watched. He doesn't know if anybody videotaped. He doesn't know what forensic evidence they're going to find on the floor. And yet the story he told, with minor inconsistencies, does coincide with the physical evidence in almost every material way.
And I've seen enough of George Zimmerman to know he's not brilliant. So I think honestly, I think what it is that George Zimmerman believes the story that he's telling, and that's why this is complex. I think initially we wanted a very flat, simple, easy story, which was this crazy racist saw a black kid and decided to go on a killing spree.
And it is more complicated.
And I don't think that's true. I don't think that's the case at all.
I
think he made some bad assumptions. I think he saw a young black male and saw violence and danger in Trayvon's body, which itself is a racist assumption. But I don't think in his own mind he said, oh, there's a black kid, I'm going to go kill him. That's why I think it's messy. And I also agree with you, Judge Alex, that there's no way you see this big, scary black guy and you're going to approach him and you don't pull your gun first.
Right.
It's not plausible.
Especially since he's already led himself to believe that he's a dangerous criminal because he's watching him run from him, he's watching him pull the hood up. Everything is kind of building towards this guy is up to no good.
Exactly.
I think it's like
he had the gun out.
But don't forget, George Zimmerman's nose is broken. The only injuries are on George Zimmerman.
But his injuries are not that bad.
They're not that good.
We don't actually even know. We don't actually even know for a fact his nose was broken. He never had an X-ray.
But it doesn't matter.
He never had stitches.
Okay, so it was.
But here's the point. We were portrayed a picture of a guy who had to shoot Trayvon Martin because he genuinely feared he was about to be killed himself.
No, that's not the law. The law is that you have to be in fear of imminent danger of great bodily harm or death.
Right. I don't have a problem with his self-defense
claim. But a bang on the nose and a few scratches on your head, does that qualify?
Going back and looking at the perspective of the fact that as a neighborhood watch commander, he is taught to observe, report, and be a good witness.
But the only thing